A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a notable political move, U.S. Vice-President JD Vance is set to embark on a trip to Greenland this Friday, accompanying his wife Usha, who had originally planned a visit for cultural exploration. This trip comes in the wake of heightened tensions surrounding Greenland, particularly following former President Donald Trump's controversial remarks about potentially acquiring the island. The couple's itinerary includes a visit to the Pituffik Space Base, where they will receive briefings on Arctic security issues and engage with U.S. forces stationed there, as confirmed by the White House. The decision to visit Greenland has sparked criticism from local officials who deem the trip disrespectful, especially as it occurs without an official invitation. Greenland, the world's largest island, has been under Danish control for nearly 3 centuries, although it manages its own domestic affairs. However, foreign and defense policies are still dictated by Copenhagen, which complicates the dynamics of U.S. involvement in the territory. Vance's visit comes at a time when the U.S. has maintained a strategic interest in Greenland, particularly since World War II, and the Pituffik Space Base plays a crucial role in missile warning and air defense missions. In a video shared on social media platform X, Vance expressed excitement about joining his wife on this trip, emphasizing the importance of assessing Greenland's security due to threats from other nations. He stated, "A lot of other countries have threatened Greenland, have threatened to use its territories and its waterways to threaten the United States, to threaten Canada, and of course, to threaten the people of Greenland." The vice president also highlighted the necessity of bolstering Greenland's security, arguing that both the U.S. and Denmark have neglected the island for far too long. However, the trip's character appears to have shifted in response to backlash from Greenlandic leaders. Initially planned to include cultural activities such as a dog sled race, the Vances will now focus solely on military aspects during their visit. Critics, including Dr. Dwayne Ryan Menezes, founder of the Polar Research and Policy Initiative, have voiced concerns regarding the implications of this visit. He pointed out the unusual nature of a high-level U.S. delegation visiting Greenland without an invitation, particularly following a national election in which Greenlandic parties are still negotiating a new government. Menezes stressed that while U.S. interest in Greenland's security is logical, the aggressive approach taken by Washington, particularly in light of Trump's previous comments about acquiring the territory, is counterproductive. Recent polls indicate that a significant majority, nearly 80%, of Greenlanders favor independence from Denmark, with an even larger number opposing the idea of becoming part of the U.S. This sentiment underscores the complexities surrounding U.S. involvement in Greenland and the potential ramifications of Vance's visit. In a parallel development, Trump's national security advisor, Mike Waltz, is also scheduled to visit Greenland this week, although it remains unclear if his trip will proceed as planned. The situation continues to evolve, and the White House has been approached for confirmation regarding Waltz's itinerary. As tensions mount in the Arctic region, the implications of U.S. actions in Greenland are drawing scrutiny from both local and international observers. The Vance's visit, while framed as a security assessment, raises questions about the U.S.'s long-term strategy in the region and its impact on Greenland's political future. With the backdrop of ongoing geopolitical conflicts, the world watches closely as the situation unfolds, highlighting the delicate balance of power and diplomacy in the Arctic and beyond. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.